What's going on, people? What is happening? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about the brand new Pioneer DDJ Rev 5. Now guys, is it me or is Pioneer just kind of shoving it out to us right now? We are getting a lot of different products from Pioneer here in the second half of the year, and I'm not mad at it at all. Matter of fact, I'm actually here for it. Now, this guy is a great medium between the Pioneer DDJ Rev 1 and the DDJ Rev 7. Now, I personally have the Rev 7, but this 5 is helping keep hope alive. As you can see here, this thing is a thing of beauty. This thing has all the bells and whistles that you can possibly think of that you may not like in the Rev 7, but it does do a great job of a few things. So let's talk about it. One of the first things that it has here is going to be Stem EQ. Now, Stem EQ is actually a phenomenal tool. Like, as you can see here, right over in this area here, you could see that it is labeled right above the jog wheels, and the jog wheels are about a 7-inch jog wheel, which is absolutely fantastic because you know that I have these, and for all my big hand, heavy hand DJs, this is always an added bonus. But the Stem EQ just allows you to be able to still break down all your vocals, your bass lines, your melodies, and your drums. So it gives you the opportunity to still break everything down, but now you can actually EQ them, and you can use your highs, mids, and lows effect to be able to do so. All you got to do is hit your shift button right here in the middle, and then you hit your button right here on the left side, and you're able to utilize the mids, the highs, and the lows to be able to EQ the stems and stuff on here. And that's just one feature. Another feature that may be great on this guy is probably going to be your non-moving platters. Now, some of you guys don't like the fact that the platters move. I'm actually getting accustomed to my Rev 7, which the platters move on it, and it's the same size as far as the jog wheels and stuff on both of them, but these guys feel more like CDJ platters, but it's still a big platter. So it still allows you to be able to scratch, move, spin, speed up, all that great stuff that you're used to maybe on like a Pioneer DDJ 1000 or an FLX 10. This guy is just a battle version of those two. The FLX 10 was pretty much an upgrade to the 1000, and now the Rev 5 is a battle version of the FLX 10. Where did they come up with these things? You can see that the style of mixer and everything with it looks like about an S7. It's not quite an S9, but about an S7, which is about the same thing as a Rev 7 on here, but it does not have onboard effects. You will have to use Serato effects with this guy, but hey, if you've got some great effects and everything in Serato already, then you are good to go. It is a 2-channel 4-deck mixer, so it does allow you to be able to blend songs and move to certain decks and everything on here if that's your cup of tea. If that's the type of style DJ and everything that you are, you will be able to move those tracks and stuff over together and use a total of 4 decks, not just 2, even though it is a 2-channel mixer. Now, another cool feature on here that I'm not necessarily fond of because I have gotten so used to doing this manually, but it does give certain guys who don't like to do this manually an opportunity to be able to use the auto BPM transition mode. Now, basically what this mode is if you got a song that maybe is playing an acapella version and you want to bring in another song, the left song that you have started actually catches up with the right song. So and it is a gradual process, so whatever song that you have playing on the left side will slowly catch up to the song that you are trying to beat match into. So you definitely want to be able to utilize this whenever you've got like an acapella, or if you're trying to bring in a instrumental and use an acapella of something else. It gives you an opportunity to be able to utilize that. Now, it's also got the key lock and the sync feature and everything right above it as well, right in that same area. So these are new features. It's got your tempo range and everything right at the top. I know some of you guys like it to be right at the side on the bottom. I'm actually grown accustomed to it being on the top. It's like that for the Rain MK2s. It's like that for the Rev 7, and I'm here for it on the DDJ Rev 5. But yeah, everything else still looks about the same on this mixer as it does a Rev 7. You still got your paddles and everything in the middle. You got your EQs and everything on the top. You got your pad modes and everything down at the bottom. And this guy is actually powered by USB-C, which is the first time we've seen this in the controller. So definitely take advantage of that. If you've got a USB-C hanging around, you don't necessarily have to use the plug and everything that came with it, but you just want to make sure that it is able to take a significant amount of charge. Now, it's not a lot to power up this machine. I've seen a couple of people already power it up with the USB-C and maybe like a block port or like a 2-prong port, and it worked fine. Also, your laptop can now be connected into the mixer with USB-C as well. First time I'm seeing that, because usually you have the USB-C to that printer light cord connection at the back side of it. So that's definitely new and different. So I know you guys are wondering, Book, how much is the price of this thing? Well, this one comes in at a very reasonable price in my opinion. This one right now, as of the time of this video, this price of this Rev 5 is currently $1,099. It's one of the lower ends. I think I paid more for my DDJ 1000. I definitely paid more for my Rev 7. And now this guy comes in right at the low end of that 1000. So get it while it's hot. It is set to release at the mid or end of September. But Pioneer has so much coming out. Good luck, guys, figuring out which device that you want to be able to utilize for your upcoming events. This guy right here is a workhorse though, especially if you are tired of the Platters and you want to take a step back. You definitely want to be able to utilize this opportunity and come back to a device that's like this, that is affordable. Not to say that it is cheap by any means. $1,000 is still hard to come by, but still it's better than coming up with $2,000. So you guys make sure you let me know what you think in the comments and everything down below. I know that this is going to be premiering at the DJX this week, so definitely check it out. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you're going to get one or which Pioneer device you're going to show up with at your next event. We'll see you soon. Thank you for stopping by. And if you don't know, now you know. Peace, people.